Hey guys, Sparlancer here, doing a video about Alan Wake. The game was released May 18th, and I got it that day. And here's some footage of the first day of me playing. This footage takes place in the first chapter of the game. So basically the main thing about the game is he goes to Bright Falls to escape his hectic life, and then it's like a big mystery. Like the game always keeps you guessing. So he goes there to escape his hectic life. His wife gets kidnapped, and then his kidnapper disappears. And then he gets attacked by all the villagers, consumed by the dark presence called the Taken. And they basically appear out of nowhere, and you have to use your beam of light to knock away their shield. Then you use your pistol or whatever gun you have to finish them off. And it does a lot of cool slow-mo stuff. The combat is it's actually very fun. It's not very scary for a game, but it does keep you guessing, and you really don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, you might make an idea of what's gonna happen, or like who his wife's kidnapper is, but it'll always prove you wrong. That's what's so fun about this game. And it kind of has that horror survivor kind of feel. So if you're a big fan of that, it's probably a good game you should pick up. And some people don't really like these games because there's a lot of puzzles. There's no puzzles in Alan Wake. It's all combat. It's really fun. There's a lot of cool weapons, such as there's 2 different shotguns you can use, and there's different flashlights and light sources, such as flares, flare guns, and then occasionally later in the game you'll run into flashbang grenades, which are probably the most powerful weapon in the game, which I would think they are. And as you can see, the environments are real nice. And the light always from this flashlight beam makes it look very cool. So I did a little combat with up there. Now I have to cross the bridge, the stream. And you can see he's tiptoeing across the log and stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff like that, like small details that make this game a real good one to pick up. So I'm just exploring around, trying to find the other way out of the stream. Alright, here we go. I found the bend. I'm gonna cross over. Looking around. There's collectibles you can find, such as pages of the story, like this one right here, manuscript page. And you can read them. It gives them background detail, and sometimes it helps you complete the objective. You can also find thermoses of coffee, and you get achievements for those, for finding a certain number of thermoses of coffee. And there's a pretty good amount of achievements in this game. I've gotten maybe 20 so far. So we're just going to the underbrush. I got attacked here. Just fend him off with the light and shoot him up with my pistol. If you rapidly tap X, your gun reloads a lot faster. Every time you tap X, you put another bullet in the thing. So how fast you tap X is how fast your gun's gonna reload. So I'm in this lumber yard. And very soon I'm going to have to fight a couple enemies. as we can see, I can't get up there, so I have to find a different way. And then there's always these red containers, kind of by lights on light posts, and they always have ammo. Alright, I have my flare gun. This is probably one of the coolest guns in the game. As we can see, there's a lot of guys right there. Just gonna shoot my gun. It's got a nice effect. Took out all the enemies. And start the generator. Got my light source. And then it's telling me now I can use that. Just gonna go check in this house. And I'll find myself a shotgun. It's got 2 shots, so it's not a whole lot of effective right now with only 2 bullets. But later on, there's other missions where you get a lot of shotgun bullets, and then there's also like hunting rifles you can use, pump action shotguns. So yeah, so the weapon's really nice. The main weapon you find yourself using is a revolver. The early game, it's 3 shots to take out 1 Taken, and later game, depending on the size of the Taken and how much strength they have, then it might be a full clip. It just depends on how strong they are. I'm just gonna jump across. I got my way.